So the reason I want to become a member of the board of directors of Hockey Alberta is that I'm a firm believer in team sports. I believe that they instill values, character, and ethics in young people. I'm also interested in Hockey Alberta board position because it stems from my experience as a minor hockey player, a coach, a parent, and seeing firsthand the impact that this sport has on people's development. I really enjoyed my coaching experience with minor hockey, and in particular connecting with the players and the athletes to ensure that they enjoyed the game and that they had a good experience in the sport. I've also met so many good people who volunteer their time selflessly. It's a sport that attracts me because of that feature. I've also had two children who've reaped the benefits of playing minor hockey experience, and I thoroughly enjoyed the coaching experience, and I want to volunteer my time to make sure that this sport continues to thrive. I think the skills, attributes, and experience I bring to the board of directors of Hockey Alberta is that I was a player, an assistant coach, a head coach, and a parent in minor hockey, and it gives me a bunch of different perspectives that I can bring to the board. I've also coached other sports. I've coached football, and there are aspects of that sport and experience that I believe can bring value to the board. In terms of skills and attributes, my professional background is that I've been a lawyer for 28 years, and the last 5 of which I served in a management capacity at my firm. In that management capacity, we deal with strategic planning, setting policy. We also have to ensure that policy is followed. In my role as a litigation lawyer, I need to be a critical thinker and a problem solver, and I think that will add value to the board as well. I believe I'm an effective communicator, and I'm also a firm believer in listening. I think listening is an undervalued skill, and I would bring that to the board and also to the membership. I'm also someone who looks to collaborate and find common ground in dealing with issues and problems. So I think all of those factors, as well as a background in the public sector, in a nonprofit sector, in terms of establishing policy, will add value to me with me as a member of the board. In terms of issues that will be my focus as a director in the next 3 years, I think that the game of hockey and its culture has suffered some negative publicity with the recent high-profile prosecution. In my view, it's important to ensure that the public, and particularly parents that are contemplating enrolling their children in hockey, are assured that hockey will provide a safe, positive experience for their children, ingrain in them proper values, character, and ethics. In my view, Hockey Alberta, as the governing body, must be a leader in that respect. As such, there will be an area of my focus. I also want to ensure that hockey continues to attract and retain athletes to the sport. My children played a number of sports in addition to hockey, and each of those provide a different experience to the athletes and to the parents. In the past few years, I've seen other sports grow in popularity, and I want to look to other sports to find out ways that what they've done to increase their popularity, to attract athletes, and to apply those where possible and where practical to the game of hockey. Finally, I want the board to be open to both input and concerns, and to receive that in the proper fashion. The board no organization is perfect, and certainly Hockey Alberta isn't, and I want to make sure that we receive input, we look at ourselves critically, and make changes where appropriate. So those are all the things that I want to focus on as a director in the next 3 years.